To add and subtract fractions, you need a common denominator. So you have to find a number that both the denominators both go into. I'm going to use the number 40. So I would have to take the first fraction times 4 on the top and the bottom. So 7 times 4 is 28. 10 times 4 is 40. The second fraction, in order to get 40 on the bottom, I'd have to multiply by 5. So 8 times 5 is 40. 5 times 5 is 25. Once I've got the denominators the same, then I just either add or subtract the numerators. So in this case, I'm doing 28 minus 25, which is 3. And the denominator stays the same. Make sure my answer is reduced, which it is, and then I'm done. Multiplying fractions, you do not need a common denominator. So let's pretend I have 3/10, and I'm going to multiply it by 2/9. The main rule is that you just multiply the top numbers together, and then you multiply the denominators together. So 3 times 2 is 6. 10 times 9 is 90. And then I would have to reduce it from there. So 6 goes into 6 once. 6 goes into 90 15 times. And 1/15 would be my answer. You could also cross-reduce within the problem, and that will make the number smaller. You won't have to reduce at the end. So if I look between the 3 and the 9, I can divide both of those by 3. So the 3 would turn into 1, the 9 would turn into 3. I could also do 2 and 10. 2 goes into 2 once, and 2 goes into 10 5 times. And if you look straight from what's left now to the answer, 1 times 1 is 1, and 5 times 3 is 15. So we didn't have to reduce at the end. We just got the answer right away. So either way is acceptable. Dividing fractions, I'm going to start with a mixed number this time. So I'm going to do 2 and 1/15. And we're going to divide that by, let's do 2/5. Whenever I have a mixed number and I'm dividing and multiplying, I want to turn it into an improper fraction. So 2 and 1/15 would turn into 31/15. 2 times 15 plus 1. And now there's our new problem. The rule for dividing fractions is keep the first fraction the same. Change divide to multiply. Flip the second fraction. Now I've just got a multiplication problem, which we just did. I can cross-reduce. 5 and 15 both divide by 5. So 5 turns into a 1. 15 turns into a 3. And I'm going to multiply what I have left. So 31 times 1. 3 times 2. And then I'm going to turn this back into a mixed number. So 6 goes into 31 5 times. Remainder 1. Denominator stays 6.